And today reacting to Gen Z has a public gooning problem. I hate that videos like this even have to be made. It's very unfortunate that this is a topic that needs to be discussed. But hey, sounds funny to me. Let's see what Halal is talking about. Let's do it.
Has seemed to have fallen in love with the concept of gooning in public. And I know what you might be thinking. What the hell are you talking about and why are you saying that? What if I told you in the biggest city in America, the Big Apple, New York City, we all know it, we all love it, right? I mean, other than the rats and expensive rent, right? Shout out to the New Yorkers watching the video.
Bro, if y'all didn't see my smallest New York apartment video on my Astral Dior channel where I reacted to this dude that went and saw the smallest apartments in New York, go watch that, bro. Oh my gosh. It's sickening how they got them niggas living out there, bro.
But what if I told you public gooning statistics in New York City have increased by almost 400% in the last year? Reports of mass in public increased 51% to 378 by June 30th.
What? In public? Why? 51%.
Up from 251 during the same period in 2023, according to New York Police Department data. Meanwhile, police issued 159 criminal citations across New York City to increase for exposing their genitals and sometimes for urinating. That's a staggering 396% increase from the 32 issued in 2023. We're exhausted. We're asking for help. We're asking lawmakers for help, and we're basically being ignored.
When I found out that you could be on the, you could have to register for being caught peeing outside, I immediately stop doing that. Like, I used to, like, I didn't do this wasn't just a thing that I was just doing all the time, but you know, like, it would come in like, damn, I gotta go to the bathroom, bruh. And let's say I'm in an area where I just need to hurry up and run. Like, mind you, I don't know when this happened, like when these things would happen, but when it did happen, I do know, damn, let me just run over here and go piss real quick. Maybe it happened a lot more when I was younger. I don't remember when I was doing this. But when I found out that you could get on the, you could have to register for peeing outside, I was like, oh, nah, fuck no. I hold this shit. Ain't no way I gotta explain, go to my neighbors, hey, just so you know, I am on the register. But before you slam the door in my face, I was just trying to go to the bathroom. I was peeing outside next to a dumpster. Please, you know, begging for forgiveness.
A 400% increase is definitely room to be concerned and definitely something worth talking about, which is why we're going to talk about that today. And I know you might be saying, oh, it's not Gen Z, it's probably the older people, I don't know, whatever. But bro, sometimes I'll see crazy things online making me think this is more of a Gen Z thing, especially because some people don't even know what public indecency even really is. Not even 2 hours ago, is it illegal to have in a park if your parts aren't visible? Me and my boyfriend decided to do the deed in a public park, even though other people were around, because we were in the heat of the moment and had a huge picnic blanket. You were in the heat of the moment at a public park with children around. Why were you even in any heat of any moments, first of all? Number two, what makes you think that it's fine even though you're wearing a blanket, bro? That's not how that works in the slightest. Our parts weren't visible, so it wasn't considered public indecency. Within minutes, the police arrived and told us to leave. Somebody called the police on us. It's not like you're wearing a Harry Potter invisibility.
Yeah, that never would have happened with me. Now, I do remember them times, them car links. For anybody that's had those experiences, those car links, you know, you might have popped out. You might, boom, you in the car with it. Even that, if the laws would have shined the light in there, hey, y'all go ahead, come on. Come get on this list.
Cloak and putting that on, nobody can see you. We see you moving around under that sheet, bro. Like, bro, if I go to a beach and go like this, right? And people freaking see those motions of me underneath of a blanket. You think they don't know what's going on? I'm clearly choking a chicken. I'm cranking the handle, whatever you want to call it, bro. The same way we can clearly see the silhouette of two people's bodies freaking clapping each other. We can see you, dude. We know what's happening. It's weird.
This couple in New York are going viral for being caught on camera doing it in public. According to the person who took the video, the couple were under this blanket for a couple of hours, and this whole situation happened in a public park where families and children were around. Basically, the couple were in the middle of the park and everyone understood what was happening because it was very obvious. But this situation got so bad online that someone has actually released a video of what the couple looked like. Now,
nigga, oh my gosh. Somebody should have came over there and just started stomping the blanket out, bro. Niggas just came in there and started stomping the moving blankets.
Now, they're most likely to get contacted by police because of how viral they've gone.
Is this like an education thing? Is this something we need to teach in schools? Like, hey guys, you know, by the way, you shouldn't be doing this in public. It's not okay. It can get you in severe trouble and a lot of punishments. Because this is just weird.
I've seen people getting down on the train, in the park, on the street. She was like, homeless people will do it anywhere. She's like, regular people will do it anywhere.
Another thing I've noticed is that with an increase in public gooning statistics, I've also noticed the reputation of this change.
Wait, what did that say? There is a person inside this carpet and he wants you to step on him.
This changing for the worse, or I guess for the better in some stances. And what I mean by this is Gen Z kind of seems to not really care, or seems to actually glorify this type of behavior. Another crazy statement, I know, Gen Z has a thing for public gooning, okay? We love it. We love it. I don't know why. I'm saying we, do not include me in that. So by now I probably talked about this man by the name of Nautica Malone about.
Leave this nigga alone. Please let this nigga just go on about his rest of his eternity. Jesus, I'm sick of seeing this nigga, and I'm sick, and I just know his skeleton somewhere just turning over, bro. This nigga, please let this nigga go on. Like, this nigga has a son, bro. I pray that nobody ever remembers this nigga by the time this nigga's son is born, or older.
100 different times on this channel, but trust me, everything starts, begins, and ends with Nautica Malone, okay? He is the founding father of this behavior. He's the first person to, you know, publicize it and take it to this extent. Dude was caught, pants.
That's the crazy part is he's not, bro, it's just the internet. He did this at the worst fucking time. He could have did this shit 5 years ago and would still be here doing whatever. I'm not advocating for this nigga. I think what he did was weird and odd and nasty as shit. But damn it, do I think he deserved what happened? And the fact that this nigga is now the fucking headmaster, like, no.
Down at a drive-thru of a Bikini barista. He ended up taking his own life. People called it a goonicide. He left behind a wife and a kid, and I cannot find a better picture right now because I'm being lazy. This situation overall went incredibly viral, as I mentioned before, and people react to it really, really weird, especially Gen Z, because for some reason, all of us really liked it. He was treated pretty much like a hero, like as if he did nothing wrong, when he literally harassed a woman in a Bikini barista with his pants off, okay? He was slanging his meat, ready to get his freak on, while the girl was just trying to serve him a coffee.
Let's get a moment of silence.
Behind him, baristas, you know, pants down, naked. BLM.
Sick. I don't want to hear anything about this nigga. I don't even want to see this.
Thank you very much. Besides that situation, I seen a video of a dude who went to a Dollar General, you know, stroked it out on a woman in the dollar store. That went really, really viral. This doctor from Arkansas actually runs his own clinic, and he was caught naked inside of the office with his coworkers, just chilling there. This is the face of a man caught in the act, you know, red-handed.
Wait, what?
Office with his coworkers, just chilling there. This is the face of a man caught in the act, you know, red-handed. He knows he's finished. And then the most recent thing that I saw was this. It was a man accused of crawling underneath cars to record women's feet at car washes.
It's never that serious. It's never that serious. Nigga under there with all types of car parts, recording feet. And when they pull off, what? He just is exposed there now? He's just under the car. When they pull out, they see a guy that was laying on the ground underneath the car.
The dude was going under people's cars to see soapy women's feet and touch himself to that in public. I'm gonna play a clip for y'all to see the situation just to summarize it better than I could. But basically, this dude was going under women's cars, gooning to their soapy feet, and that was his thing.
Caught on surveillance on August 29th, Johnson faces charges of voyeurism and disorderly conduct. He was seen hiding under vehicles while the owners were distracted, an act he repeated with several women that day. He previously faced charges.
That's the nigga? Bro, what is wrong with people, bro? This guy could have walked by me a million times and I wouldn't have expected it.
He faced charges in Nebraska for related behavior and has admitted to a strong attraction to women's feet.
Soapy feet is just like, I don't even know how to react to that situation besides being in pure shock. Like, imagine being the woman in the situation, getting your car washed, and you see a dude next to you just chilling there, and you had no idea that he was just underneath your car watching your soapy feet.
Soapy feet? I'm sick of hearing that. That's such an odd
eat. And the kicker was he's not even like a homeless crackhead or anything like that who's just struggling out on drugs and mentally disabled or something where he has that type of excuse. This is the guy. He's like a 28-year-old Gen Z dude. Seems normal. Nothing you could really say that seems off about him other than the fact that he's just weird. And with the fact that people are glorifying the actions of Nautical Malone and treating him like a hero, we're seeing a spike of almost 400% in public indecency events in New York City. And I'm seeing more and more cases of this going on within Gen Z. There's only one conclusion for me to make, and that is this is an issue, you know, with the younger generation. Another article I found said that people were going on about their daily lives when they discovered men making corn in public, saying it was for their OF. Dude, her neighbor came across a naked man in the gym of their apartment building in Hartford, Connecticut. What the heck are you doing? I was just doing something for my OF. The man said, pulling on his clothes, like as if that's completely normal, by the way. Like,
oh, I'm working, ma'am. I'm working. I'm working right now. No, you don't get that. You don't get to do that. Your job, you have to do that in the confinements of your own home, not in the gym. What are you doing? Oh, it's for work.
Saying, oh, it's for my OF, it's just justifiable. It's for my OF, lady, it's for my OF, chill. She can be like, oh, okay, you know, let's go away. It's just for the OF, you know. Daughters, you know, kids, everybody close your eyes. The man is just clearly working. He's hard at work. He's literally hard at work. Wow. It was absolutely disgusting. He had coconut oil out, okay? Good choice of oil right there. Healthy, natural. The suspect barreled into her like a linebacker while...
What? Let me read this. I was just doing something for my the man said pulling on his clothes. I was absolutely disgusted. It was absolutely disgusting, said to the interviewer. He had coconut oil out. Leah said the suspect barreled into her like a linebacker while fleeing the building, according to Hartford Police Department report. So then the nigga said, move. And Ray Lewis hit her ass, hit sticked her shit, and ran away.
Fleeing the building. Police said they couldn't identify the man and closed the case. Oh, is this the guy?
Bro, what you doing?
What the are you doing? I was just doing something for my You're not allowed to do that in public areas in this building.
You've already done it with other people.
It's sexual assault,
bro,
dude.
This is a public building.
This is not people who want to partake in your sexual activities. It's
somebody needs to throw a weight at this nigga or some shit. Throw a dumbbell at. Grab this dumbbell. Get the fuck out of here, man. Throw that hoe. What this nigga? I mean, he might be in his. You know what I'm saying? I gotta watch what I say on this channel. I done got years. And back in November, this channel almost was eliminated. Can't have that. But the fact that this nigga, bro, he would have had all types of 45, 25-pound plates thrown at him, bro.
Weird.
Yeah, he's finished.
Bro, it's like
you sexually assaulted people in this building multiple times. It's like, not okay.
How can you think
he's a chronic SA'er?
It's a Sunday, people trying to do their laundry?
Nigga,
it's a Sunday. Don't people go to like church on Sundays, bro? This is what you doing?
Not okay.
Yo, why the you think that is okay?
I don't know what to tell you, bro. Like,
we are not. Do you understand?
Yo!
Do you understand? An OnlyFans is not an excuse.
It's just my OnlyFans. It's just my only. Like as if that's a legitimate excuse, bro. I'm glad they didn't just let this guy
still off on this.
Get out of here, bro. Public is a thing that's been long featured in risque videos, but having an audience who will pay for such content can encourage creators to go to extremes. So besides just people doing this in public for no reason, there's an uprising in OF creators who are doing, you know, public activities, which have been getting them caught because, duh, they're in freaking public, bro. Public indecency is against the law. Yup. Bro, I heard that with public indecency, even if you like get caught like peeing outside, for example, you can get put on an offenders list or something like that. Like this stuff is not something to play with, bro. Incident report. He observed a thin black male walking naked along the football field while stimulating his and filming himself. Nice. Yeah. Another reason why not to be doing OF, I guess.
Nigga out here yoinking his shit on the place where you lift. Where you lifted at, where you have done dumbbell press. There's also a man that released seed upon the seat.
Now we talked about some of the situations that happen. I want to get into like why, because I'm curious what's going on in the younger generation psychology. I understand OF for an example because you're getting paid, but for the people who aren't doing this, is it just because you want to live life on the edge? You just want to edge while you're on the edge, like literally edging on the edge? Now, I've been reading some articles, and basically what they're saying, to summarize, is that Gen Z, younger generations, are doing more freaky, risky activities that are seen as more dangerous, for example, like smacking and choking and beating and doing all these crazy, you know, chained up, tangled up, weird, freaky forms of intercourse, right? And I guess that's supposed to tie into the whole concept of public indecency because people just want to do things that are on the edge. People want to do things that are, you know, risky because it makes things more
I personally, I'm gonna leave it up on this. I think it has something to do with like we exposed to too much shit. We seen too much shit. You know what I'm saying? A long time ago, they was looking at magazines, right? Magazines could only capture so much breast. You know what I'm saying? On the what's it called? Then we started seeing. Then they started making videos and DVDs. But the corn back then and the DVDs and all the things that people were doing were in a home. Feel me? Then it started going further and further and further and further, and now the boundaries are getting pushed. That's what I think. That being said, y'all let me know what y'all think though. Like the video, so comment up, enjoy the channel. I appreciate it. Great for y'all. We going, man. AD that.